hood champion in boxing and sports. In boxing, you find a way to win, or you find a way to lose. Please leave that donation so I can get me a fried rice and chicken wings. Man, somebody tell Deontay Wilder, just don't do it. Not all money is good money. Now, we know Wilder was supposed to return. For some reason, decided not to go forward with his return bout. Rumors are swirling that a fight between he and Francis Ngannou could be in the works. Now, the problem is, if you look at Deontay Wilder, I think his last 5 fights, who was that? Tyson Fury twice, Hellenius, then he fought Parker, then he fought Jane. 1 win, 4 losses, 3 KOs. Not good. And to come out here messing with this Cameroonian powerhouse, Francis Ngannou. Look. This is the problem. I'm just not sure. It's not even not sure. Wilder can't pull the trigger, people. I like Wilder, but he can't pull the trigger. I don't think Wilder should get in there messing around with Francis Ngannou, who at this moment in time may hit way harder than Wilder. And one thing's for a fact, although there was a time where Wilder had bone-crushing power in his punch, that right hand in particular, that ship has since sailed. But Francis Ngannou, he still has bone-crushing power in the left hand and in the right hand. And the fact that there's these rumblings about the two coming together for a seismic clash, I just think the way Wilder's looked, his footwork. Some people say Wilder's never had anything, but that's not fair. Wilder had decent footwork. He had some fun. He had fundamentals. When he was working with Mark Breland, Wilder was doing a lot of things right. No, he wasn't floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee, but he was doing a lot of things right, and he did just enough to set up the right hand and tranquilize his opponents. But man, he just doesn't have that anymore. He's off balance. He panics. He gets nervous. I think he has a little bit of PTSD as a result of what he endured with the Tyson Fury fights, and then with Zhang, that didn't help. But that being said, I just don't think he beats Francis Ngannou. If he gets Ngannou, he had to come out and just guns blazing. He can't sit there playing around trying to coochie cool him, because Francis Ngannou is built differently. I think that's one thing we can all agree on. Francis Ngannou, if you know anything about that man's history, he ain't just going to go down. You're going to have to kill him. And that's what Anthony Joshua had to do. He hit him with a shot and almost killed him. And he put him down. If Joshua would have just knocked him down, he got up, and Ngannou was able to get up, he would have kept getting up. But that being said, Ngannou he's still in the MMA world, but he's looking to return to boxing. And he fought Fury. He did his fight in the MMA world, got himself a nice little knockout. But now he's looking to go back to boxing. And there really isn't, I don't think there's any fights out there that could have the combat sports world buzzing. AJ's not looking to go that route. He's trying to fight Fury. But really, Wilder is available, man. And I think if the two of them came together, man, I think it'd be a high-stakes fight, definitely for Wilder, because if he loses to an MMA guy, because that's how it's going to be spun, he definitely will struggle getting fights in the future. But I think somebody going to end up unconscious if they fight. And right now, I got to be honest with you, I think it'll be Wilder who ends up unconscious. He's been through too much. He ain't the same. and he doesn't react well to punches anymore. But if you talk to Francis Ngannou, he's going to tell you, look, I want to fight Deontay Wilder. I believe it's highly likely someone goes to sleep. Could be me, could be Wilder. But the bottom line is, they talk about Wilder's punch. And I just want to find out who hits harder. And the only way to find out is if we get in the ring. Because Francis Ngannou, like Deontay Wilder, probably one of the most feared punchers that's come along in a long time. A long time. And no matter what these guys have gone through in the octagon, in the ring, Wilder losing back-to-back belts, you can't underestimate him. And even Ngannou will tell you, I'm not sleeping on Wilder. Just like, I don't know what Wilder's saying, but I know Wilder and Malik Scott's not stupid. They're not going to look at what AJ did to Ngannou and say, this is going to be easy for us. They know that Ngannou can put your lights out. But it looks like Ngannou and Wilder want to try to settle it. Now, I don't know if Turki Al-Sheikh can get involved with it. I would think he would. But I don't know how much money he's willing to put up for it anymore. But what I will tell you is, a guy like Ngannou, he's trying to fight any and everybody he can. After leaving the UFC in 2023, man, he just shocked everyone where he almost killed Tyson Fury in that split decision loss. You know, people were gasping. People were like, couldn't believe what they were seeing. And even I was like, damn, he dropped him. But that Tyson Fury obviously didn't have the cocktail in his system, because he looked like a goddamn, he looked like a pear. You know what I'm saying? Very out of shape. People talk about Bacoli. How about Tyson Fury, how he looked when he faced Francis Ngannou? But nonetheless, people question Deontay Wilder's boxing credentials. Yeah, he was a champion, I think, 10 years, or 10 defenses or something like that. 5 years, 10 defenses, something like that. But the bottom line is, they question Ngannou's credentials too. So I just think that makes it kind of appealing that you got two guys who people say they're not the best boxers, but they got dynamite in their hands. So might as well come together and give us some entertainment. But I just think Francis Ngannou's prone to injury. He's no spring chicken. Wilder's prone to injury. He's no spring chicken. And even if they were to sign a fight like this, maybe the fight, they never end up in the ring, because you just got to acknowledge that there's a potential there for some kind of injury, physical. And even if they get in the ring, whoever gets knocked out, there's going to be some reputational damage. You know what I'm saying? Like, who really wants to come out here and get knocked out again? Anyway, we'll see what happens. I think there is still some anticipation by boxing fans, the MMA community, to see these guys get it on in the boxing ring. But I tell you what, Wilder was talking about fighting this shit in the octagon, like with some them bare knuckle gloves, man. I hope Wilder know what the hell he's talking about, because yeah, Wilder talk about his power, and if he hit somebody with them MMA gloves on, what he could do to him, and how he's so afraid to hit somebody he know he may kill him. All the damage he does with a boxing glove, what if he has on the MMA glove? Oh, okay, that's fair, that's fine and dandy. But what if Francis Ngannou hit you with that shit? Okay, so I just think high risk, high reward gamble for both, but more so for Wilder. And if it was me, I just wouldn't do it. Now, if they're going to pay Wilder some $50 million, yo, do it. Who cares if you lose? You got paid $50 million. You sit there, man, and roll up out of like a baked potato like Bacoli did. He made his $4 million and went back to the Congo, right back to the site where they're building his mall. So Bacoli doesn't care. Wilder do the same thing. Get his dough and head back to Alabama and chill. But if it was me, I'm telling you, I would try to deter Wilder from taking that fight. Just not worth it. But anyway, we're going to see. Because, you know, when Turki Al-Sheikh is in the house, every day is Thanksgiving. Keep cool. Let's see if this fight actually comes together. I just think Wilder should do it in the breeze.